Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us for the Owatonna Today Show. I'm Deb Gillard, your host, and today is Friday, February 20th. We're very glad you're with us in all the ways that you can find us, Charter Channel 181, on Facebook, on YouTube, thethirdhandvideo.com, even on Twitter. So all of the ways you can get your information from the Owatonna Today Show. We, of course, are coming to you because we have wonderful show supporters. They include our premier supporters, City of Owatonna, Express Employment Professionals, and Owatonna Public Utilities. Primary supporters are Amy Swain Hearing Centers, Brookdale Senior Living, Sterling House and Clarebridge, Little Theater of Owatonna. And our interlude supporters, they include TPS Insurance, the Third Hand Incorporated Video Productions, Steele County Transitional Housing, Steele County Historical Society, Snap Fitness, the Owatonna Foundation, the Owatonna Business Incubator, Horizon Eye Care Professionals, Fairview Animal Medical Center, ERA Gillespie Real Estate, Carlson Branstad and Company CPAs, Glenn Mager and Tim Thomas of the Brick Mager Funeral Home and Medford Funeral Home, Brenda Bednar Mortgage Office, Bremer Bank, and Abraham Consulting Technologies. If you are interested in a supportership, please get a hold of Leanne at 390-5751 or by emailing owatonnatoday@charter.net. She'll be happy to get you information about becoming a show supporter. And of course, we thank those that are our supporters right now. We encourage you to tell them thank you, to support their businesses and organizations, because they are really what makes this show makes it tick. We've got a very good show for you today. We're kind of concentrated on the Owatonna High School for our program today. When we come back from our break, we will be joined by Sheryl McLaughlin. We'll be talking about OHS Prom, After Prom event. And a little bit later on in the program, we go on location to take a look at what the OHS Robotics team has been doing. So let's take this break for some of those great supporters, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Jody Voisin with the staff at Fairview Animal Medical Center, your other family doctor. Fairview Animal Medical Center is a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
If clothing catches fire, stop, drop, and roll. If your clothes catch on fire, do not panic and run. This only fans the fire. Stop where you are, drop to the ground, and roll over and over to smother the flames. Cover your face with your hands to protect your eyes and your throat and lungs from the burns. This has been a safety tip from the Owatonna Fire Department.
Welcome back. Thanks again for joining us on this Friday, February 20th. And as I mentioned, we have Sheryl McLaughlin with us, and we're going to be talking about After Prom and all of the fun
Hi,
and
my name
games,
is Buddy
I guess,
Ricker,
that go along
and I play
with
about
that.
10 different characters in this play.
This is actually an event, Sheryl, that's been going on for quite a long time after the OHS Prom, correct?
That is correct. The OHS After Prom started in the mid-1980s. I think it started because there was a lot of students that didn't have something to do after prom, and found that the group of parents found that it would be better to provide a drug-free and alcohol-free environment where students can come and enjoy the rest of their evening.
Okay, so rather than just leaving them, loose to go and do their
Right.
own things, which in some cases maybe some not so great choices were being made,
That's
that
correct.
this offers a wonderful choice, and the kids have really responded, I think, over the years to it. Now, prom is coming up in early May, right?
Right, May 9th. The prom is prior to, obviously, after prom.
Okay.
And to let people know that you don't have to go to prom to go to after prom. We have several students who purchase tickets who do not attend prom but do come to the after prom activities, because it is a lot of fun, and you have
much fun.
It is, and they have a lot of opportunity to win prizes, and we have a lot of great entertainment.
Okay, and we'll be talking about that a little bit more in depth too. This does not come together with just yourself and even a couple other people, right? You have a great committee
Right.
working on this.
We do. From year to year, we try and have people roll over to the next year so that we have people who understand kind of what goes on, and we've been fortunate enough to have about 10 people on a planning committee who've been working since about September, meeting on a monthly basis.
Oh, wow.
Kind of
Right when school starts,
Yep.
then the talks start. Okay.
Yeah, kind of talking about what things we want to do, getting all the reservations made, and setting all the appropriate times with different people.
Okay.
In addition to that, we have several volunteers that actually help the night before and the night of, most of those being parents, and really appreciate that. And in addition, we have, in order to make the whole program happen, or the whole event happen, we have several generous businesses in Owatonna who have throughout the years and have continued to provide support, both monetary and in the form of prizes for our students, that just make it wonderful for them to come. It really does.
And some of them may have had children go through the Owatonna School District, and some may have not. But in any case, they see it as a really valuable event for the kids and have decided to support it. So you know, thank you to those individuals and businesses and everyone who continues to support this event. So the prom itself, the dance goes on, the after prom begins, and if you can just kind of take us through and whether or not somebody goes to the dance, but kind of what happens then when after prom starts.
Sure. Everything is set up and ready to go. Students can come at starting at 11:30.
Where is it held?
At the OHS or OJHS, the junior high.
It is at the junior high because prom is at
the high school.
Oh,
well,
so
actually, prom is usually at the Four Seasons.
Okay, that's right.
Yep, and then they come to OJHS. Usually, the majority of the students that come who have attended prom come about the 12:30 because they usually go home to change because after prom is fun and games. It's not all dressed up.
It's not formal.
Right. So they definitely
some things like sumo wrestling I don't necessarily want to be doing in my dress-up clothes, right?
That's right. That's right. You still see the beautiful hairdos and makeup, but the dresses are all and tuxedos are all gone.
Okay.
Yeah. So they come. They get signed in. We ask them to give us their car keys, everything but their cell phones, and we keep them safe for them. Part of the reason we do that is we don't want anything stolen inadvertently, or we also, like you had mentioned, we have sumo wrestling. We do have, we may have that this year. Hasn't been decided yet.
Okay.
But we do have inflatables, and if they have car keys or different things like that, it can pose a problem in puncturing. So we do have them give us their personal items for safety reasons. Also, throughout the years, we've had the Jostens Corporation provide a generous donation of many graduating gifts from T-shirts to keychains, you name it, and then they can pick those up free of charge and put them in their bags so they don't have to walk around with them. In addition, at that same time, they're likely going to check out all the prizes that we have, usually right around 100 different gift baskets that range from $25 to $50 to $100 worth of items. And then we usually have 5 grand prize items. So quickly moving to the rest of the program, they would likely, when they come in after they get checked in, they kind of check the prizes out, but then they go right to the food. And we have pizza, we have B-dubs wings.
Was that a surprise, right?
Well, after dancing all night, if they're out at prom, they're hungry. So they go and eat, and they maybe watch Minute to Win It or some other activity that we have in the cafeteria.
Okay.
Then they may go and get a tattoo, a henna tattoo.
Okay.
We have a magician that walks around and enjoys doing sleight of hand tricks. We have casino night where they can play any type of casino game, and then of course the inflatables. And the last entertainment piece, I think the grand finale is having a hypnotist, and they actually pull between 10 and 12 students up on stage and hypnotize them.
What time does that happen?
4 o'clock.
4
a.m. And then after that,
I'd be asleep. If we're not able to be hypnotized, I'd be like.
But it's great fun. We tend to do that every year. Or it's been well received.
Yeah.
And then the piece de resistance, the last is giving away the prizes.
Okay.
And then they can go home and have some breakfast and sleep all day long.
So are they earning the prizes or in all the things that they're doing, or are they drawn, or is it a combination of both?
They actually, this year I believe we're going to give them 10 tickets when they come in, and they will put them in whichever prize that they want.
Okay, so kind of like, I know there's a name for that. It's some kind of a raffle.
Raffle,
whatever, but you kind of get to say, okay, these are the ones that I most would like to win. So all 10 of them could go in one if that's what they want to win, or scatter them around the various things. So during the course of the night then, kind of the food continues. They can go back and forth between food, social, there's music, there's fun, just hanging out. And how many usually attend, Sheryl?
About 400 of the past 3 years, we've had between 300 and 400 students come.
That's a great turnout.
Yeah, it really is, and they've been wonderful. The students seem to really enjoy it, doing all the activities, including eating the food. I can't stress that enough, that for $10 they get, you know, an all evening filled of food and activities and entertainment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and that is all that the ticket costs
Right.
completely for After Prom?
Right.
Is $10?
And they don't need to bring any other money or food or anything in.
Because it's all included.
It's all
in that.
included.
Oh,
yeah.
wow! I did not realize it was that inexpensive. I guess
Right.
I have children who I know have gone, but I guess I didn't pay attention to that piece.
Sure.
And I know sometimes the couples and the kids work together too. Somebody will spring for
Yep.
this, and then you know, maybe the girl will buy the After Prom
prom.
tickets, or you know, whatever the case
Right.
may be. So I know that sometimes it's a cooperation between the kids. That's a pretty good turnout. I don't know how many kids usually go to the dance. Of course, we are
I don't
talking
know.
about the junior senior class.
Right.
But to have several hundred people there for After Prom is very good. And you've got, now you are a parent of a senior, that's your last one, right?
Right, that's
Graduating.
correct. Yep.
So I'm guessing you're going to hand the baton over
Over.
to other people, and that's kind of what you talked about at the
Right.
beginning, where there are some of you who have maybe been involved during your child's high school career or careers, and now you're ready to hand it over, so
Right.
hopefully you have some that have underclassmen that are
Right.
going to move up through the ranks.
Kind of a
And-
succession plan.
yeah,
and such.
exactly.
Yeah.
Just kind of keep on moving
That's
them in.
right.
Is there, oh darn, I had a question that I was just going to ask. Is there a theme
Yep.
to After Prom?
This year, Mardi Gras is our theme.
Okay.
And I think it's going to be really fun.
It will be fun.
Yeah. Carnival, carnival, carnival.
Okay.
Yeah. I should also mention, too, in addition to having donations from our parents and our local businessmen and women, we do a fundraiser. And the fundraiser is SOBA tickets, where you purchase a $20 coupon, and then you can go and get $20 of goods from SOBAs.
Okay.
And they donate part of the proceeds back to
Very
prom,
nice.
After Prom. Yeah,
nice.
very
For the
nice. We'll be
greenhouse.
doing that in selling tickets probably in the next couple of months through After Prom.
Okay. Well, if any of the things that Sheryl has talked about prompt you to want to be on the committee, volunteer for the evening, donate prizes, whatever, I know we've had some contact information up online, and people can look for your
Sure.
Facebook page and all sorts of things to be involved. But what a great event, Sheryl,
Yes,
and
it
thanks
is.
for all your time spent on it and all those others who have been so actively involved to provide a great event After Prom for the kids.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep, and have a successful one this year again, okay?
I'm sure we will.
All right,
Thank you.
Sheryl. Let's take a break for our supporters right now, and then we're heading out on location to check out the Owatonna High School Robotics.
Hi, my name is Buddy Ricker, and I play about 10 different characters in this play, including the Crofter and Mrs. McGarrigle.
And I'm Steve Searle, and I play about 9 different characters in this play, and we're both in LTO's current production of The 39 Steps, directed by Linda Karnauskas and sponsored by Jostens and Viricon.
Performances of the 39 Steps will be held Friday and Saturday, February 20th and 21st at 7:30 p.m., with a matinee on Sunday, February 22nd at 2 p.m.
And again the following Thursday and Saturday, February 26th, 27th, and 28th.
If you want tickets, they're available at LTO box office by calling the following number, 451-0764, or if you've got a computer, use it and go into littletheaterofowatonna.org.
1, 2, 3. Don't miss LTO's production of The 39 Steps.
Hi, my name is Dave Efforts with TPS Insurance. We're here to handle all your insurance needs. We are a very proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
I didn't just want another job, I wanted a career, so I expressed myself.
I was new to town and I didn't know where to turn for a job, so I decided to express myself.
I decided to express myself, and they helped find the right career for me.
Express Employment Professionals is in contact with thousands of companies in need of quality employees. Come in now and get the job you deserve.
Express yourself today.
Hi, this is Doug Johnson at the Owatonna Business Incubator, a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show. We'd like to welcome you to the incubator. If you're a small business, whether you're existing or a startup, we can help you with office space, manufacturing or warehouse, and free confidential counseling.
Welcome to Bremer Bank. I am Jason Iberg.
And I am Shannon Pedersen.
Bremer is a full financial services bank.
We invite you to stop by Bremer Bank and experience the Bremer difference.
You are always welcome at Bremer.
Hello, I'm David Einhaus with the Owatonna Foundation. Thank you to all of our donors who have helped make Owatonna a better place to live. Will you join us today with a financial gift? Owatonna Foundation is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
It's Leanne on the go with the Owatonna Today Show, and I am here at Owatonna High School. We are in the options program, and we're here to talk about the Rebel Alliance.
Rebel Alliance.
The Rebel Alliance. Okay, and we're going to first start, introduce each one of yourselves before we go on with the interview.
Hi, I'm Valerie Rose. I'm the advisor for the Rebel Alliance.
Or, as I like to say, the Robot Chaperone.
The Robot Chaperone.
Okay.
I'm the Robot Chaperone. I love that.
I'm Ethan Schultz. I'm one of the co-captains for the Rebel Alliance.
Okay.
I'm Donovan Simonson, and I'm the other co-captain for the team.
Okay, great. If you want to pass the microphone back to Ms. Rose.
Okay.
And tell us about this particular program. This is, what year have you had the Rebel Alliance? How many years has this been going on?
This is our third year as a team, Team 4624.
Okay, and how did all of this get started?
Well, it's kind of a long story. I'll make it short. But when we were starting the options program and I was visiting other schools, I kept hearing about robotics.
Okay.
And it just sounded like a neat thing for students. And so I took a couple of our seniors up to the state competition, and they decided it was something Owatonna High School needed. And so when we came back, Jared Newharth was one of the students I took up there. He was a junior that year. Okay. As a senior, he introduced the robotics program to Owatonna High School.
Okay, all right. And this is the third year of the competition.
Yes.
And why don't you hand the microphone over to the co-captains, and we'll find out more information from them. Okay, gentlemen.
Hello.
Tell me what the challenge is this year.
So this year the challenge is called Recycle Rush. This involves us stacking big 1 foot, 1 by 1.5 by 2 foot totes and around 3 foot high recycling containers on top of each other. The goal is to cooperate with a team of two other robots, including 2 other robots and yourself, and then you work to stack these totes and bins on top of each other up to 6 feet high.
Okay. How many students have been involved with this project?
This year we have a team of about 38 students, and this year has been one of our biggest years that we've had in the past 3. So it's been really good to see, and we've had a lot of new people join this year, so it's been really good to see all the new faces.
Okay. So what are the two of you, what are your backgrounds? Do you have more of a technical robotic background with this? Is that why you're interested in doing this particular activity?
I can start. I can just give a little background. I've always been intrigued with electricity. That's always been a big part of my life. And so when I heard that there was a robotics team, at first I thought it was just too nerdy and I wasn't going to join it. But I came to the first meeting anyways, and I'm really glad that I did. Because just seeing how much you get to use electricity, that was the main thing that really interested me at first. And then through that, I had a lot more interest growing and seeing mechanical sides of everything. And that's really sparked my imagination and passion for it.
Okay.
For me, I guess I've had more of a nerdy background. I was always into chess, computers, things like that. So I guess I've always known I'd be interested in something like this. Back in 6th grade, my brother bought me a programming book, and ever since I've been programming. So I heard about the robotics team, and I figured they'd need someone to program it. So that's kind of when I started to jump aboard with the program.
Okay, so tell us, how have you broken this up into working groups?
Yeah.
Because you've got the electricity, you've got the programming, you've got the mechanical. So how did you break all of this up?
Yeah, so with the robot, there's so many different tasks to do. I mean, really one team alone couldn't do everything. It really requires every team to split up and do specific parts.
Okay.
So for one, we have a programming team. Their job is to go and program the actual robot, write all the code, and make the robot move. Another team that we have is electrical. You can see them doing some wiring over there. They distribute the power, do all the wiring for the robot. another team is mechanical. They're in charge of designing, building all the extra parts that we need.
Okay.
Just a lot of design and physical work. And then we have a business team. They're hugely important because robotics is a very expensive sport. And their job is just to go out and raise money from the community and actually allow us to be able to do this.
Okay, so and how much money have you raised from the community thus far for this year's project?
What do you say
Any
it's about
idea?
this year?
I think it's about, well, the ISD 761 Foundation gave us a $4,000 grant.
Okay.
And in addition to that, we probably have brought in around $2,000 from the community.
All right, but you could use a lot more.
Yes, we definitely could.
So we're putting the plea out right now.
Yes.
If you would like to contribute to this worthwhile project, please get a hold of Val Rose at Owatonna High School. We'll start with that.
Thank you, yes.
Gentlemen, now tell me what you hope to get out of this and what you hope it will help you with in your future.
Well, I mean, for me personally, it's a lot of work experience because I'm planning on going to computer science once I'm out of the high school and majoring in that. So, I mean, really, it's just a lot of real life work experiences. We're working with a team of other members. We have to lead them. You have to communicate with them. You have to talk with mentors. You have to do a ton of learning. I mean, really, it's just indicative of what the real work experience is like in the future.
That is really cool.
It's a huge benefit for that point.
And what about for you?
Probably the biggest thing I've taken out of at least the first 2 years for sure, was just kind of the bonding group with the whole team, and also the fact that it is very close to an actual sport. I mean, it definitely is, and
a sport.
Yes.
Okay.
It is. It's a part of the Minnesota State Sport League.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it was.
I see. All right.
So it was just a fun time. Just seeing it come from the bottom up and being able to be a part of this big project, it's really been eye-opening, really encouraging. Also, FIRST does a great job with scholarships and helping other students really find their passions and really figure out where the best place for them to go is. So it's great moving forward and all the experience that it's given me.
So now you and the whole team have put in a tremendous amount of time on this. Tell us how long you've been working and what your work days are and how many hours per week you've actually been here creating this robot.
Yeah, so what FIRST sets out is they give us the game that we have to compete in, and then they give us 6 weeks to build it. So we only get 6 weeks to design, prototype, and manufacture the final product.
Okay.
So within those 6 weeks, we meet every single day except for Sunday. So we meet 6 days a week, and we meet for 4 to 5 hours every single day.
Wow. Do your parents know who you are anymore?
Somewhat. I mean, I see them every morning, so that's the nice side.
That's good. Well, we're getting kind of on in time. We want to go in. Part of what you have to do for this particular project is you have to put together a video. And so let's go in and take a look at Harrison Kuhn is doing the video. So let's kind of get a quick peek at what he's doing for his end of the project.
Sounds great.
All right.
And I'm here with Harrison Kuhn. And Harrison, what is your part of the project here with the Rebel Alliance?
Well, currently with the Rebel Alliance, I'm technically on the programming team. But as the one that can really work on videos and stuff, I kind of hopped over to business team, and we're currently working on the Chairman's Video Award here, which will be played if we go to nationals. So it's kind of been a long process. We've had to gather footage and whatnot. So I mean, that's what we're working on right now.
Yeah, and it can only be a certain length. How long can this be?
Currently, the production is limited to 3 minutes, but I'm sitting right around the 2-minute 30 mark, so we're in our time limit.
All right. How many hours have you put in on this 3-minute video thus far?
This 3-minute video has been stretched out after a while of time. We've taken footage. Many people have taken footage here at Buffalo Wild Wings. But currently, I spent about, I would say, in the neighborhood of about 10 hours just getting everything ready to go. Getting the script.
Yeah, and this has to be all fine-tuned. Okay, well, we look forward to seeing the video when it's done. You'll be uploading it somewhere, maybe, I'm assuming,
I believe it'll be on YouTube.
On YouTube?
Somewhere.
Okay.
I'm actually not sure if Rebel Alliance has a channel or not, so I'll definitely get on that. And if we don't have a channel, we'll certainly make one, and this will be on there.
Okay.
So, thank you.
All right, thanks for your time, Harrison. Okay, gentlemen, we got the skinny from Harrison on putting the video together. It looks really, really good. And why don't you just kind of walk on over here and chat just briefly with some of your co-teammates here on this. Just ask them a couple of questions. And actually what I'd like to know is what the heck are you guys doing down there?
So Owen, what are you up to right now?
Well, right now we're reinstalling the pneumatics onto the system so we can get this powered up and get our arm to work again.
That sounds great. What's your next step after getting this all together?
Well, I suppose the next step would be to finalize all the pneumatic placement and optimize the tubing, and then also get the chain cable in for the pneumatic tubing that goes up to the top of the arm to the top piston.
Wow.
That sounds great to me.
I'm impressed, Owen. Let's talk to the female team member over here and find out what her role is in all of this.
So what's your role in all of this, Morgan?
Well, I'm just kind of an all-around assisting. I was helping with the pneumatics, and then eventually we're going to possibly connect the motor to help lift the arm, the claw, eventually later tonight. So.
Okay. Great. So, and what has your background been on this?
Well, I guess.
You come and help with the mechanics and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I guess when I started the team last year, I guess when I was on the team, I was helping in the design department. So I kind of moved to the build aspect.
Oh, okay. All right. Terrific. Yeah. So you're learning more pieces of the puzzle, so to speak. Great. Okay. Well, gentlemen, come back over here. And let's do a wrap up. And now, we are filming this on a Friday. So, and this is going to air the following Friday. So tell us what will have happened the first part of the next week. So you have what going on?
Coming up is this upcoming Tuesday. We have to bag up the robot, and we can no longer touch it until our competition, because this upcoming Tuesday will be the end of our 6-week period. To build it.
Okay, and then where's the competition at?
We're going up to Duluth this year again for our competition, which is the 27th and 28th of February.
Okay.
So having our fingers crossed and hoping we do well.
And do you know how many other entries there are?
Up in the Duluth competition? I think this year, we're about in the ballpark of 49.
Wow.
Other teams will be at our regional.
49 other teams, wow. And then what happens at the competition then? Do you have to be the overall winner to go to nationals, or do they take first, second, and third? Or
well, actually,
how does that work?
There's a couple ways actually to make it to nationals. One of them is the Chairman's Award you saw. If we complete that well enough and with the best out of everyone at our regionals, we can actually make it to nationals that way.
Okay.
The other more traditional way is actually getting first at our regionals.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much. I wish the Rebel Alliance the best of luck. I guess I can't say break a leg. I don't know what to say. Break a pneumatic tube or something. I don't know. Anyway, best of luck to all of you, and congratulations to all of you for all this wonderful hard work. You should be really commended for it.
Thank you so much for coming in.
You bet.
Hi, Warren Abraham Consulting Technologies, your one-stop technology shop. We support the Owatonna Today Show.
Owatonna Public Utilities, real people, real reliable, real progress. Making life a little easier day after day, taking pride in our community, listening to what you say, a voice you can talk to. We're growing with you in mind in everything we do. Owatonna Public Utilities.
Okay, quickly, we have Pet Adoption Day tomorrow and the event at the library going on Sunday, just for a couple of notes this weekend. Next week on the Owatonna Today Show, Dog Agility, Hometown Sampler, Owatonna Businesswomen, among other things. That was a great program today. Congrats to those, or good luck to those kids in the robotics team as well. So thank you so much for joining us for this week on the Owatonna Today Show. You have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.